What's good, gang? Obviously, all of you have seen me play this game before. I am taking a long break from making videos. I've made a couple shorts, but I've been busy. I've been in college, and I've had other stuff going on recently, so I've just been busy. Sorry for not making much videos, but I'm back. I'm gonna try and get a video out once every week. Uh, I've made a lot of more contacts while I've been gone, and I want to say something before I start this video. I wanted to say that I've just merged my clan, Hunter's Claw, into Floris's clan, which was called Vinland. The clan is now called Immortality. It is going to be one of the best clans in the community. I'm going to be spending most of my time running that, but I also have a community server where I spend all my other extra hours. If you want to join both those, both of them will be in the link in the description. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. What's good, gang? Today I'm going to be giving you all a tale. Well, no, I'm gonna tell you all how I got good at the game. Because obviously you all know I'm just the best player ever. So I spent a lot of my time getting good at the game, and when I got good, it meant that I was able to beat people who were not were way above my level, and that means I could do the best I can. Now, as a good player, I am just the best player ever. My name is Imagine. Welcome to my video. I'm going to be telling you all 5 tips on how to get better at the game. Tip number 1 is, well, obviously just play with good people. When I was starting out in this game, I was playing in public servers, and everybody knows in the community, even if you're not actually in planning, that public servers are just absolutely dog shit. Like, there is no point in being in them. The only reason you'd be there is if you're looking for a laugh. Now, I obviously know that I got better from playing against good people. I am one of the best players in the community, in my opinion. But either way, I can't say anything because I've lost to so many people. I know good people, and without them, I wouldn't be here today. If you fight people who you know are good, so like if you obviously I know everybody in the community, but if you're not in the clan community and you have friends who are pretty good at the game, you should fight them. If you learn their playstyle, you'll end up probably becoming as good as them, even better maybe. If you play against them and you lose, you'll learn from them. That is just how losing works. You learn from your mistakes. That is one of the best ways to get better at the game. That is how some of the top E players have gotten to their level. Right. Tip number 2. Tip number 2 is, well, training. People offer trainings in the community. It is crazy, and obviously it costs Robux, but don't go for the ones that cost Robux. I got trained by my best friend. He trained me, and I got to, well, in clanning rankings, I got to 2 low, and then I got on my own, and I got to now 1 mid. Like, at the moment, I'm good, but I obviously had that training that got me to somewhere that got me here. If you ask your friends for training, then maybe they'll accept. I've been trained multiple times, and now I'm good at the game. It is not that hard to ask. Now, tip number 3 is try different playstyles. Obviously, everybody knows nobody likes passive people. I get it. I am a hater of myself. I used to be mainly aggro, and whenever I fought a passive player, I'd lose. But then I started dabbling in passive and aggressive, and now I win. The thing is, if you stick with one playstyle for the rest of your time in the game, you'll never get better. You'll be hard stuck at whatever rank you are. But if you dabble in playstyles, maybe passive and aggressive, maybe run and passive, maybe run and aggressive, who knows? If it works, it works. If you dabble and you learn what's best, then you'll be able to play better. You need to figure out what playstyle works for you. Not whatever they want you to play, whatever works for you. Right. Tip number 4 is avatar. Now, mainly people will think, well, I'm just yapping here. Avatars don't mean anything, right? Wrong. Avatars are the things you look at when you're fighting. It is the main thing on your screen. And if you're looking at this and it's extremely distracting, you're not going to be able to focus on a fight. I have learnt from experience. If you have like a bunch of effects, fucking, oh yeah, I've got this large hat on my head, you won't be able to focus. If you play with something like a bland avatar, something that's completely boring, something that you don't get any look at while you're playing the game, you'll probably be able to focus faster. That is from experience. Now, tip number 5 is camera sense and performance. Now, obviously, nobody likes playing on bad FPS. I started this game on 60 FPS cap, and it was horrendous, but I became pretty good with it, so it doesn't matter. If you cap your FPS, the best FPS you should be on in this game, by the way, SBG, is 144. That is the bare minimum you should be playing at, because that is the best performance that you should be using to see what your people are doing. And if you can't play that frames, then you'll have to cope with it. But the 144 is definitely one of the best ones. And camera sensitivity, it just depends on how you can control that. Because I play on, oh, I don't even know what my DPI is on my mouse. I'm not gonna hold you, but I'm on the second setting, so I'm on the second lowest, and I'm on 3 camera sensitivity on Roblox settings. Like I don't play on that much sensitivity. But most people will play on like the high sensitivity they can. I know people. I've had best friends who've done it. It's crazy. But if you play with a sensitivity that you can't control, then you'll never be able to get good. If you're just spinning your camera like 20 different times by just moving your mouse a little centimeter, you're never gonna get good because you'll never be able to control what you're doing. That is the 5 tips that I provide for you today. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. And before I go, let me show you what you should be playing like after you've used these tips.